references to lynching or attacks on people of color or anything like that hurts me personally and makes me cry that people would use those kinds of language and incited behavior, because it just is completely inappropriate. This is nothing compared to that. I'm not attacking Sheila Gerard's character. And if you read the letter, I actually say that I really admire her, and I admire her passion. I just think that she's impeding the process of government. So now if you let me read my letter, which most of my senators actually agreed to sign, but unfortunately before I presented it to Mr. Butler-Zatino, we were not allowed to discuss this, so we weren't allowed to have other people sign it. So I'm sorry that there's been a miscommunication. This is not a personal attack. Thank you. 42610, to President Butler-Zatino and the Student Senate. Webster's online dictionary defines vexatious behavior as actions intending to harass. Sheila Gerard has repeatedly acted in a manner that is vexatious and impedes the process of government. Last week she was upset because the Associated Student Organization Senate voted on attendees for the SSCCC General Assembly, and she was not chosen. A large portion of the reason she was not chosen is her inability to work with others in a cooperative manner. She was removed from the SSCCC in November for similar behavior that she has exhibited at LACC. After the Wednesday meeting, she wrote a letter alleging that other senators and executive board members were drinking at the Fall General Assembly. This is the week before we were going to attend the Spring General Assembly. If the issue was drinking, almost every student from LACC had a drink or two, including Senator Gerard. On Thursday, April 22nd, after my afternoon class, Vice President Tom, Senator Valerio, and I were discussing the General Assembly and how I had not attended and did not want to be involved in the drama. Senator Gerard entered the office and confronted me because we stopped talking when she walked in. We did not even mention her name. She made an assumption and proceeded to behave in a vexatious manner towards me. She cornered me at my desk, and I asked her politely 3 times to let me exit the office. At this point, it was almost 6:30 p.m., and I was ready to be done with her antics. I hadn't had a chance to sit down all day and check my email or even eat. P.S. That's because I am serving my students. For those of you who don't know, I got 348 votes, so I just want to clarify that as well. The last thing I wanted to discuss with her was her wasting people's time like she has since the beginning of the year. I asked the sheriff to be called because I no longer felt safe. I witnessed her instigate incident with James at the front desk in the same vexatious manner. She would not leave him alone and kept picking at him. I did not want to encounter the same instigation. She does this to incite people to anger to make them look bad. There is no place for this kind of behavior on the Senate. I joined the Student Senate to make a difference. I joined the Student Senate because I want to make the school better for the students to come after us. It is clear now that Senator Gerard has only her own interests in mind. This is unfortunate because she